What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Poke Office. My name is Colin. Happy November. It's crazy how much time is flying, but it's that time of month where we're looking at the top singles to invest in for November 2023. Before we get to that data, if you're new here, there's a giveaway going on right now for my 5,000 subscriber giveaway celebration. So I'm giving away this box, the Ultra Premium Collection from 151. It's going to be announced, the winner is going to be announced on November 6th, so next Monday. So make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, bell notifications on, hit the like button, leave a comment, kind of whatever. You can say whatever is what I'm trying to tell you. And I'm going to pick the winner. One lucky subscriber is going home with a 151 Ultra Premium Collection. You can also go back throughout the last 2 weeks worth of videos, and all of those are going to be put into a random comment picker, random number generator, and I'm going to pick a winner. Let's get to this data. Here's some cards that I think could be a really good pickup in November 2023. Okay, so starting us off, we're going to look at some of the bigger cards, especially out of Sword and Shield, that are kind of on sale right now. So starting off, we're going back to Champion's Path. This one down 17.5%. The Rainbow Charizard VMAX was always kind of in that $190 range for a long time, and ever since 6 months ago, I guess it's been downward trend left, right, and center. So it started at $193.24. Now down to $159.45. This is really some of the lowest I've ever seen this card since I started the channel over a year ago. Next, we move into Shining Fates, the same card except the shiny version of it, the Charizard VMAX. And again, this was always in that $85, $95 range. And right now it's at $66.48. So down 29.5% over the last 6 months. Definitely on sale by a good 25% off based on the recent pricing. Okay, next we're moving all the way to Evolving Skies, and this Rayquaza VMAX alternate art has done really, really well, but it's currently, the last 6 months, has been trending down quite heavily. Started at $293.60. That was in May, and has just been going down for the last 6 months. Now it's at $250.12. Still in a fight for the number 2 most valuable card out of Sword and Shield. It's fighting with the Giratina V alt art from Lost Origin, but this one down 14.8% over the last 6 months, and a really, really cool card. Same with this one, the most expensive card out of Sword and Shield era, the Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies. And 6 months ago, it was at its peak at $627.66. Actually went a little bit higher than that to $634. But now it has come down 17.3% down over the last 6 months, and it's at $518.77. So it seems to me like lots of these cards have kind of hit their valleys. Just looking at the graphs, lots of the cards that we're looking at today have seemed to level off over the last month or so, where they really hit their lowest point, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks ago. But I mean, the graphs are still relatively fresh, so maybe they're just on a little bit of a plateau before going further down. It's hard to know, but definitely cards to keep your eye on. Then we're moving into Brilliant Stars, another one here where it looks like it's leveled off, but it has been trending down for a long, long time. 6 months ago, this Charizard V alt art was at $154.73. Now it's at $106.21. So down 31.4%. Could this card go below $100? Honestly, 6 months ago, I would have never, ever, ever thought so, but now I'm not quite so sure. The graph looks like it's starting to level off here, but could just be a little bit of a level off and then continue trending down. Then we're moving into Lost Origin. This Aerodactyl, I haven't seen it this cheap ever, I don't think. So it started off $119.13. That was back in May. Now it's at $85.78, so down 28%. It's a big drop. Again, it looks like it's leveled off there, but could just be leveled off for a little bit before heading further down. Then we have the Giratina V, the one that I've always talked about. This is my favorite card out of Sword and Shield by a significant margin. I love it so much. But it's always been fighting for the number 2 valuable card in Sword and Shield with that Rayquaza VMAX. Started off at $324.51. Now it's down to $253.14. So a 22% drop. Same type of graph. It looks like it's leveled off. We'll have to see whether it continues to hold that kind of $250 floor or not. And then the last one that we'll look at is this Lugia V alt art from Silver Tempest. Always one of the bigger cards out of Sword and Shield. Started at $168, went a little bit above 170 for a little bit there, and now it's just been trending down. Currently at $125.17. Same type of graph once again. Looks like it's leveled off here for the last couple weeks, but overall over the last 6 months down 25.5%. Next, I'm going to move into a cautionary tale here because we're literally just days away from Paradox Rift releasing. So here's what I want to tell you about it. All throughout Scarlet and Violet era so far, except 151, the cards have started off really high and have dropped pretty drastically throughout the first 3, 4, even 6 months of Scarlet and Violet. So when Paradox Rift comes out, I'm just giving you fair warning. Don't FOMO out and buy these cards right off the bat because there's more than likely going to be a dip in the value of these cards. The other cautionary tale that I want to talk about is this Squirtle PC exclusive because it is going absolutely crazy. I just sold these for $20 each Canadian. Now they're going for $85.82 each American, which is nuts. But here's the cautionary tale in this. This one isn't like a specialty card necessarily. They could easily reprint this or have more in stock, and this card could go dropping right down. I'd be very careful, especially because it's just a reverse holo card with a Pokemon Center stamp. It's nothing fancy. I just don't think that this card is worth $85, but who am I to say? Just be careful out there. The market is totally crazy right now. And then we move on to this Pikachu with gray felt hat. And this one is also going absolutely bonkers. Started off at $94.98 less than a month ago. Now it's up 38% already to $131.19. This one, on the other hand, like the Squirtle one, I don't think it can hold that value for too long. This one, I could see going really, really big. People seem to really like this card, and I don't think they're going to print anymore. It was like pandemonium at that museum where they were handing them out, apparently. And on Pokemon Center, both times you could get your hands on a copy of this card, Pokemon Center's website was crazy, and you only literally had minutes to buy this. Otherwise, you were not going to get a copy of it. So kind of crazy. The last cautionary tale is I want to talk about Crown Zenith because there's a reprint currently happening. So some of these cards are really, really good price right now, like this Mewtwo V-Star, down 27.7%. It's currently market priced at $45.24. There's a few other ones like the Giratina and the RCS Gold cards. But I want to be cautious about this because with a reprint usually means that the value is going to drop a little bit more because there's more supply out in the wild. So just be careful. But if you want some sealed Crown Zenith, this is what I need to tell you. I've partnered with TCG and Games. If you're new to the channel, if you've been watching for a while, you already know this. But you can use the promo code, the Poke Office, for 5% off your next Pokemon order at tcgandgames.com. He has the new Crown Zenith reprint of the Elite Trainer boxes in stock. So go check that out. Go support him. Show your love and use the promo code, the Poke Office, for 5% off your next order. Okay, next up, we got Obsidian Flames to talk about because there's some beautiful, beautiful cards in the set, but the market price has totally just crashed on this set. The Charizard EX Special Illustration Rare below $60 now. The Gold Hyper Rare Charizard EX is at $25. Then you have a Pidgeot EX Special Illustration Rare for $10.34. And then a handful of the illustration rares that are super cheap, and I just can't believe it. You got the Ninetales for $7, the Cleffa for $4.58, Scissor for $4.23, Pidgey for $4.15, and the Gloom for $3.45. And then you have two more special illustration rares, the Gita for $4.03 and the Ice-Q EX for $2.86. I just can't believe that these prices are so cheap. So if it's something that you like the artwork of or something that you want to complete your collection of Obsidian Flames, now is a great time because these prices are absolutely insanely low in my opinion, because I actually think the set is quite cool. Pretty small set, not a ton of illustration rares or of special illustration rares, but the price is just I'm a little bit mind blown by how cheap lots of these cards are. Last but not least, we're looking at cards that I'm currently looking at because why not? First off, this Magikarp, I got mine graded as a PSA 10. I actually just sold it, unfortunately, but I needed the cash flow. And now this card just continues to climb. So back in August, the start of August, it was a $49.20 card. Now it's up 20.8% to $59.41. So doing really, really well. Every time I look at the graphs on this Magikarp illustration rare, continues to just keep climbing a couple bucks every month, and it's doing really, really well. Next, staying in Paldea Evolved, we got this Iono, and this card is actually going in the opposite direction. It's going down. Started in August at $106.93, now down to $85.29, so a 20.2% drop. Then we have the Machamp in Astral Radiance. This one looks like it's leveled off here for a while. It's kind of been in that $85 to $90 range ever since August, but 6 months ago it started at $117.47. So over the last 6 months, it's actually dropped 26.7%. So looks like this card has leveled off, might be at its lowest point, might be a good time to pick it up. And if I can't pull it someday soon, I might just need to purchase a copy of this card. And lastly, we have this Blaziken VMAX from Chilling Reign. Again, another graph where it looks like it's leveled off, but it could take another dip here because there's a few spots where it leveled off for a couple weeks in the graph here. But 6 months ago, this card was $223.13. Now it's at $165.29, so a 25.9% drop. So with that being said, I mean, I guess it's time to open up some Chilling Reign. I haven't opened Chilling Reign up in a minute, and I would love, love, love to pull this card more than to buy it. I love pulling cards. So I'll flip the screen around and see you on the flippity flop. Okay, so let me know what you think. We didn't even talk about Scarlet and Violet 151 in the presentation. I decided not to include it because, I mean, the prices are just holding firm. So if you want to complete the set, might be a good time to do so, but I suspect that there's going to be reprints happening in 151 throughout the next like 6 to 12 months just because of how popular a set it has been. And it's only been out for 1 month, so there's some things that could easily happen with 151. Definitely not bored of it, though. My goodness, it's so fun to open, and definitely a set that I think is going to do really, really well moving forward. But we're opening up some Chilling Reign today. It's been a hot minute since I've opened it, and I would absolutely love to pull that Blaziken VMAX. So let's see what we can do here. I mean, to be honest with you, when I first started the channel, I had a bunch of Chilling Reign. That was kind of one of, I had Chilling Reign, Fusion Strike, and Evolving Skies out of like the Costco boxes. So I was kind of loving it, and Chilling Reign actually treated me quite nicely. Pulled the Galarian Moltres, and I pulled the Gold Snorlax. So the top 2 and 3 cards out of the set, but never got that Blaziken VMAX. And there's still a ton of alternate arts that I haven't pulled out of Chilling Reign. It's a set that I'm actually quite high on. I think it's going to do really well long term just because of how many alternate arts there are, and some really, really fun ones. Like you have all 3 of the legendary birds, the Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos. And then you have that Blaziken VMAX that is really, really awesome. You got the Gold Snorlax, which was one of the gold cards that has actually done really, really well, so that's interesting. And even the Ice Rider and Shadow Rider Calyrex cards are really, really cool. There's a lot of cool things that happen in Chilling Reign. I think it could age very well. The pull rates are tough on it, which in some sense makes the value of the cards that much better just because they're hard to pull. So I enjoy that. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comments what you are looking at in terms of singles picking up. Are you excited about Paradox Rift? Because I certainly am. Really looking forward to the video coming out on Friday because I should have some Paradox Rift in stock. We'll look at the markets, the opening day markets, and then I usually always do a video on the Friday of opening day for the markets. Then we look on Monday at what's happened over the weekend. And so I'm really looking forward to diving into a new set. Pokemon is moving extremely fast, which is totally crazy. Scarlet and Violet 151 has literally only been out for a month. And yeah, man, we're ice cold so far. 4 packs left and 0 hits so far. I think we've had 2 regular holos, but that's what Chilling Reign can do to you. It can totally bite you in the butt, and it can also be awesome. So all it takes is one pack. All it takes, one pack. Let's get it. Not that. A Viper yet again. Come on, baby. Come on. Still a little under the weather, so you can probably hear it in my voice. But getting better now, finally. So it's been a bit of a long haul. Took a couple days off work, and man, you think you could get rewarded for opening up an older set, but Chilling Reign is crushing us right now. 0 for 8. This is 2 packs left. Come on. Anything? Nope. All right, we need some last pack magic here real bad, because Chilling Reign is owning us. Owning us. Come on. Imagine if this was the Blaziken, and it would make the entire video worth it. Or any alt art, really, would make the entire video worth it. But this is the last card. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that is some last pack magic right there. It's not a very valuable card, but I love this card. Gold Electrode. Hot diggity dog. That is actually a really, really nice hit on the last pack. The Gold Electrode Shiny Edition. And it's actually one of my favorite cards for how, like, I think it's a $5 card, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't looked in a while. But look at the artwork. It's spectacular. Anyways, that's going to do it for me at the Poke Office. Thankfully, we got that last hit on the last pack. A beauty, the Gold Electrode. But make sure you're subscribed to the channel, bell notifications on. Hit the like button. Leave a comment letting me know what singles you're looking at in November 2023. And until my next video, which will be about Paradox Rift, peace!